From the outside there was nothing remarkable. No towering gates. No dramatic signage. No indication that behind a quiet stretch of land rested one of the most luxurious mansions in the world. That was the point. The greatest mansions hidden from public eyes are not designed to be noticed, they are designed to vanish. And the moment Julian Hawthorne crossed the final private checkpoint, he understood that true wealth doesn't seek attention. It eliminates it. The road narrowed, winding through dense trees engineered to look untouched. Cameras were invisible. Security was silent. Even the air felt controlled, calmer, removed from the chaos of public life. These mansions are not built for admiration. They are built for protection, power, and peace. At this level, luxury is not about what you show the world, it's about what the world can never reach. As the estate emerged, it didn't rise dramatically. It unfolded. Stone, glass, and landscape blended seamlessly, designed to be invisible from aerial views and distant sightlines. Satellites, drones, even mapping systems were fooled by architectural deception. The mansion wasn't hiding, it was undetectable. For the elite, this is the highest form of status, existing beyond observation. Julian stepped inside and the contrast was immediate. While the exterior whispered restraint, the interior spoke in confidence. Vast halls opened silently, flooded with natural light redirected through carefully angled glass. Rare materials lined the walls, hand-cut stone, custom woods aged to perfection, metals shaped by artisans whose names would never be known publicly. Everything here was rare, but nothing screamed excess. This was wealth that didn't need witnesses. Hidden mansions like this exist because visibility is risk. For billionaires, celebrities, and power brokers, privacy isn't a luxury, it's survival. These homes are designed to neutralize intrusion, eliminate exposure, and allow their owners to live without performance. Inside these walls, there is no audience. No pressure. Only control. Julian realized the first truth of these hidden mansions. The richer you become, the quieter your life must be. And these estates are the physical manifestation of that philosophy. Morning inside a mansion hidden from public eyes begins without urgency. There are no sounds of traffic, no neighbors, no reminders of the outside world. Julian woke in a bedroom position precisely to capture sunrise without revealing itself to anyone beyond the property. Automated systems adjusted light, temperature, and sound to match his natural rhythm. This wasn't comfort, it was calibration. The mansion functioned like a private ecosystem. Kitchens rivaled Michelin star facilities, yet remained unseen by guests. Chefs worked in silence, delivering meals through hidden service corridors. Dining rooms transformed depending on mood, open and expansive for family gatherings, intimate and secluded for private conversations. Even the acoustics were engineered so voices never carried where they didn't belong. Hidden wellness centers occupied an entire wing beneath the estate. Pools carved into stone, spa rooms infused with natural elements, gyms equipped for elite athletic training, all shielded from view, soundproofed, protected. These spaces weren't indulgent. They were necessary. Life at the top demands recovery, focus, and longevity. Security here was layered, intelligent, and invisible. Biometric access controlled movement between zones. Panic rooms blended seamlessly into architecture. Underground tunnels allowed discrete exit routes to secondary locations. These mansions are designed not just to hide wealth, but to outmaneuver risk. Every possibility had been anticipated, rehearsed, and neutralized. Julian moved through a private library holding manuscripts, documents, and art pieces never catalogued publicly. Some items were worth more than museums. Others were priceless in ways money could never measure. This was where decisions were made, decisions that shaped industries, markets, even governments. And yet, the world would never know where they originated. The most luxurious mansions hidden from public eyes are not social spaces. They are command centers. Here, owners live without interruption, distraction, or surveillance. Children grow up shielded from cameras. Families eat together without schedules dictated by publicity. Friends visit without exposure. Life becomes intentional again. Julian understood something profound. These homes are not escapes from reality. They are control rooms for reality. And that is why they remain unseen. As evening settled, the mansion revealed its final layer. Exterior lighting activated subtly, never piercing the darkness beyond the property. Gardens glowed softly, pools reflected stars, and the estate felt less like a building and more like a living presence. Julian stood on a terrace invisible from any distance, realizing that this was not luxury meant for today, it was legacy designed for generations. Hidden mansions are rarely sold publicly. Ownership transfers quietly, strategically. These estates outlive trends, technologies, and even reputations. They are built with materials meant to age gracefully, systems designed to evolve, and layouts flexible enough to serve families decades into the future. This is not real estate, it is inheritance philosophy. Children raised here learn a different relationship with wealth. They understand privacy before attention, discipline before indulgence, presence before performance. These homes teach silently, shaping mindset through environment. That is their greatest power. Julian reflected on how different success feels when it no longer seeks validation. In these hidden mansions, wealth stops being loud and starts being precise. Every room exists for a reason. Every wall protects something valuable, sometimes assets, sometimes people, sometimes peace of mind. The most luxurious mansions hidden from public eyes are not about secrecy for drama's sake. They are about freedom. Freedom from judgment. Freedom from noise. Freedom from being watched. They allow their owners to live as humans again, not symbols. As night deepened, the estate disappeared completely into darkness, indistinguishable from the surrounding land. No glow in the distance. No sign of life. And yet inside, families slept safely, decisions rested quietly, and legacies continued unseen. That is the ultimate luxury. Not being known. Not being followed. Not being visible. The greatest mansions in the world are not the ones we see online or in magazines. They are the ones we never find. Hidden by design. Protected by intention. And owned by those who understand that true elite living happens beyond the reach of public eyes.